All right, so our next speaker is from Finland and represents here the Centrum Balticum Foundation, which will tell us a bit about the regional work and the challenge, the Baltic Sea Challenge, how they've been able to get municipalities on board and become the forerunners. So please welcome Salla-Maria Lauttamäki, and the floor is yours.
I will hold it. Okay. I think it's holding on somehow. Just a moment, I will try to find my presentation here. It's so good to be here with friends and colleagues. Thank you. No, it's, let's see. Where was it? We saw it already. Here. Okay, thank you, Fredrik. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here today. In addition to Fredrik and many here, Paula as well, speaking today. I see many friends and many colleagues, many members of our network here in the audience, so it's really nice to be here today. I will talk to you a little bit about the Baltic Sea Challenge and how it can support your work for the Baltic Sea. My name is Salla-Maria Lauttamäki, and I work as a coordinator for this initiative. I have here with me my colleague Lotta Ruokanen from the city of Helsinki. So let me just really quickly guide you through our initiative. Let's start with what we stand for, what we really are. We are actually an initiative that was started by mayors of Helsinki and Turku in Finland in 2007. So this is really a celebration for us as well, because we have been working for 10 years now. It's a decade of cooperation this year, so it's a pleasure to be here and tell you about our work. Our vision is that of a clean, productive and shared Baltic Sea. And we work towards that through 5 objectives, which are clear coastal waters, healthy marine habitat, clean and safe water traffic, systematic water area management, and active Baltic Sea citizenship. What we really want to do is to empower the local actors to do local water protection work. We want them to find motivation, find ways of cooperating, of contributing, and to find pride in what they are doing, even if it's only something small. I think it comes back to what was earlier described as the need for awareness and ownership in Baltic Sea protection. Because of this ideology that we want to share the work with everyone, with even smaller actors, we work as a network. This picture is from November last year, so it is already a little bit outdated in 3 months, but I think it shows you quite nicely what we are. We are an open international network for organizations that are committed to water protection and Baltic Sea protection. Today we are already about 250 organizations from around the Baltic Sea region. Our members write their own action plans. Sometimes this action plan is only one action. Sometimes it can be pages full of actions. It depends on their own resources. Then they implement the actions and they share their results and experiences through our network. So how does one join our network? It is actually really easy. We want to keep the network supportive and easy to join. We want them or encourage everyone to start with internal discussions and finding the motivation for Baltic Sea and water protection work from within the organization. We don't want to go and tell that you need to do this and you need to do that, because this will not bring best results. We want them to find the motivation from themselves and to link it with their own vision and targets. Then, if their motivation is there, then of course we want them to join. We want them to look into our materials, fill in our commitment forms, send it to us, inform everyone in their organization, and start implementing the actions that they have committed to doing. After that, our tools are available for the members. This means, of course, that alone they will not do anything. It is up to the members to utilize these tools and to use
organizations' views on what they are planning or something like that. But we can also bring together different kinds of organizations, public and private, or big and small. And usually, if we organize events or plan joint projects, that is what people would be asking from the member organizations.
Okay, it's interesting. Do we have any questions or comments, please? Yes.
Could be interesting to hear what the yearly budget is for this. It's very interesting.
Yeah. The question is, what is the yearly budget?
Well, it depends on how you calculate it, because in Helsinki and Turku, we implement this our own action plan. They have employed us to coordinate it in Helsinki and Turku, but in the network it is, and also actually in our cities, the most in the city departments and our member organizations try to include these activities and aims to their everyday work. But of course there's some kind of budget for our cities. And we have had these, for example, EU-funded projects and others with external funding during the years.
So if I may just add really quickly, so it's basically our salaries and then some spending money. So we're not talking huge budgets here, unfortunately.
But that's really a nice thing, because I mean, money is often a bottleneck otherwise.
Exactly.
I was going to get back to bottlenecks, actually. Yes.
Yes, and what I was saying about the framework and a way of thinking. So through this cooperation within the cities, they are using the budgets that they have in a way that it supports realizing implementing the action plan. So there's no sort of new money, but it's a way of focusing the work. So I think that's explanation why things get done still, even if there's not a huge budget.
Well, thank you very much. Any more questions or comments from the audience? Well, then we'll give you a warm hand of applause. And
thank you.
Please, I will come back with one more of these tomorrow, because I only had one with me. Thank you very much.